So today, Lewis from Macar Reptiles brought his friend Blake from Blake's Exotics out to the Crocstar facility to see some of the animals we have and to do some education. So I'd like to turn it over to you, Blake. And
everyone that's to my channel, make sure you guys like this video today. You guys are going to see a lot of different types of animals here at this facility, and I hope you guys subscribe and hit that subscribe button.
Is bomb.
What's his name?
Izzy. And so if you want him to sit with you, man, just scratch his back and tell him to sit down. Scratch his back and tell him to sit.
Sit. That's hilarious.
This boy is.
Little tame emu here. That's pretty cool.
You have blacks.
Yeah, I have 5
Burmese blacks. Okay.
Blacks,
so you understand how they build nests, right?
Yeah.
How do yours do it?
Mine are only juveniles, they're not full size yet.
So do they ever build nests like in the corners of the enclosure? Well, this is the first time for me. Normally they build in a corner like this, don't tile everything up. So what I normally do is to make the grass grow in the summer is I put grass hay in here, like coastal hay.
Yeah.
So, and these are rocks just scattered around. But the funny thing is they learned how to pick the rocks up between their plastron and their chin and carry them. So here's what they did. They literally built a nest inside their hide box that we use, which is really unique.
That's awesome.
And you'll notice with these animals here, some of them will start to tear. When they start to tear up a whole lot like that, that means they're going to get ready to start laying eggs. So they're getting ready. They're just now built the nest. So the little boy, he comes up over the top. So this is a male here, and the rest are all girls. So
With a 1.4?
He lives a great life.
That's awesome.
A great life. So they're just now starting
to tear. They should be all gravid.
Yep, they should be. He seems to hop on them. We hope so.
Yeah.
So once they start to do that here on the side,
mounds are awesome.
Tearing, yeah, they're my favorite.
So much personality.
They're the oldest, believe it or not, Chelonian on the planet, dated back.
Yeah.
So they have been on the planet longer than any other Chelonian, which is awesome. They're awesome.
I agree.
So yeah, it's cool stuff. Come on, Grunt. Now, Grunt, I got about 3 years ago as part of a seizure. They were doing some stuff with tortoises or bringing them in that they shouldn't have had, and so they took a whole bunch. And I think this one was raised in captivity. You can tell by some of the pyramiding on his back. He was a lot worse a few years ago, but what we've been doing is giving him a lot of natural sun and natural diet. So he grazes a lot with some tortoise chow, and he's starting to turn out pretty well. I mean, if you want to pick him up and stuff, he's cool. He will not hide. He's awesome.
It's a male?
Yep. He's a lot bigger and he's cool. I love him.
I have 2 of them, and mine are
And just for your cameraman, they will bite at your feet. So watch it. They will nip your toes, so you want to step out of there. They will bite you.
You gotta get a female.
That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a girl now, and as you well know, female radiated tortoises are hard to come by. And if you can find them, the prices are so
they're crazy.
ridiculous. Inside there as well.
Too.
Yeah, he looks good for an adult. He kept a lot of really good color.
Yeah, he's high yellow.
So also, if you look over in there, there's a large Paradellis babcocki. You can pull it up. That's the larger species of the leopard tortoise. She's very, very old. You can bring her out there if you want to help you out.
She used to be a breeder?
No, she just was part of, somebody had passed away and had her for years and years and years. I guess she was in captivity for a little over 40 years.
Okay.
So she's actually an old, but there's the Paradellis, and Paradellis babcocki.
Yeah.
That's the babcocki. The Paradellis don't get any bigger than about a junior football. These guys have the potential to reach sulcata size. Cool thing about Grunt is he won't ever bite you. He just walks around you and touches your leg. He never nips. It's funny. He just tries to tell you to get out. And he does the dance. Lewis likes it when he does the dance like this.
That's so funny.
Yeah, he likes that. And sometimes he hangs out in his little pool, and sometimes he doesn't. But
and the leopards do good up more northern Florida.
They do real good in northern
Florida. Because by me, it's too moist. Too humid.
There's a way to fix that. You can elevate your enclosures so that it always stays like that. And then put like a piece of wood in a box form, and then put fresh sand in there, and just make sure it's churning. It'll keep them dry.
As long as they're high up, they're good. Yeah.
Yep.
That's hot.
And Vaseline. Vaseline is key to these guys. So when they're on the ground a lot during the rainy season, what you want to do is, if you look, there's no rot.
Yeah.
What you want to do is you want to paste the bottom with actual Vaseline.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you want to do. These guys do terrible with a lot of moisture too. When we got him, he was extremely chalked.
Okay.
So Vaseline is one of the best things, and that's an old zoo trick that works to this day. Every single sulcata, if you see the white on them, Vaseline, it'll be dead in 3 days.
I've used a foot rot spray before.
Vaseline.
Better?
It's going to change your life. It's going to change your life.
That's a good, interesting fact right there.
Pro tips, pro tips.
is the...
This is a Siamese crocodile. My girl, can you calm down for me? Calm down. You're all right. Calm down. She's gonna sit here and wait for a treat.
Yeah, of course.
So we'll get her something a little bit. Normally when we come up here and we have her do tricks and stuff, she lets you pet her like that. It's for her. It's for her treat. You're okay. You're okay. So I have a couple alligators in here. I'll have to lift this up so you can look in. There's obviously reasons we keep this stuff on top of them.
Yeah.
Get in your cage, Elvis. Go under there. Don't start. Alf will come out in a minute. Come here, guys. Where's Alf? Where's Alf? Where's 32? There's Alf. Notice his face is a little different?
Yeah.
This is my little Down syndrome alligator. Look at the size of his face. Can you see him?
Yeah.
Which that's just what somebody said. We don't know that that's an accurate thing, that alligators can have Down syndrome. I do know that tigers have it, but they don't know. But we had someone say that that's a possibility as to why he looks the way he does.
Interesting.
So, but he has an interesting face. His jaw's crooked. He's kind of shaped like Alf, but he's real
Was he
smart.
born that way?
Yep.
Was that your rescue?
He was actually belonged to Nathan Sweeting at Smooth Waters, and he was part of the Gulf. He does the thing called the alligator swap.
Yeah.
And so he takes alligators until they reach 4 feet, and then he takes them out. Well,
Gotcha.
we found him.
These guys are real light.
Yeah, they're really awesome.
really
They're
light.
really awesome. They're really awesome.
They're nice looking.
So I asked him, one of them in here, I have to find him. He actually has, his name is 32 because he has a 32 on his side. So I've got to find which one he is. Move over there, buddy. Let's see which one's 32. That would be, see that nip on the tail? This is Taj. It's Taj.
Yeah, his face is real weird looking.
Yeah, and you can kind of see how, but he's a little off, but he does the best he can. See if I can find 32 because it's unique. So that would be, that's darky. He's got to be underneath here. Can you stop? No more jumping. Go away, go.
That's awesome. Look at that.
Yeah.
32.
Yep. So his nickname's 32. So when I tell my nephew, hey, we're taking 32 today, this is what we do.
That's
You're
super
all
funny.
right. These guys
Permanent
really aren't
tattoo.
that bad. They're pretty decent as
Yeah.
far as reaching in for them. He's always on food response because he eats all the time.
Gotcha.
Elvis I take out a lot because he's a little bulkier and he's fun. He talks a lot. That's another American alligator. So.
Okay.
But these guys are the ones we go do the outreach programs with the kids with.
Gotcha.
All right, buddy, come here. These guys are palpabrosa. They're one of the 2 dwarf caimans on the planet. So you have palps and you have trigs. Trigonotus get to be about 8 feet. These guys reach a maximum about 4.5. They are both dwarfs are the fastest striking crocodilian on the planet because they're an opportunistic feeder. They can actually lay still and grab a bird right out of the sky.
That's awesome.
What? Taking one whenever you want to take one. So just if you want one, he goes all the way till you get your paperwork because
I'll be getting one of these soon.
Tell me what one you want. Yeah, it's yours. I'll put a little rubber band around it. So
All right, so we're dealing with a juvenile eastern indigo snake here. This is the largest non-venomous snake in North America. This particular animal occurs in the southeastern United States, but it is listed formally as a threatened species primarily due to habitat destruction. There are not many places left where these guys can live. They need a lot of space. Males especially have a huge range, especially during breeding season. But they get quite large. Males approach 8 feet. Maybe they get over 8 feet. I've never seen one bigger than that. But I just learned something today myself. Flavio Marci said this was the first species of snake that they actually did training with, target training with a laser light.
That's really neat.
So they
and
are.
these guys get eat venomous snakes without a problem, right?
They can eat venomous snakes. I don't think that's their
Main
favorite
diet,
prey, but
but
if
they
they
can.
come across one, they'll eat basically anything that's smaller than them. They're really opportunistic feeders. In captivity, they're primarily rodent feeders.
Okay. Cool.
Okay?
Thank you for telling me some information about them.
No worries.
and then there you go. Go ahead, just you can hold him like a baby. He won't hurt you.
Just hold on.
He's just gonna play crazy monkey. That's what he does. Crazy monkey time. Crazy monkey time. So that's Axel. He's our tricolored lemur. He's another one of our
black
little
and white, or they're
hybrid, black and white and red ruff. Yeah.
okay.
He'll want to play. He's crazy monkey time
Yeah.
all the time.
These things are awesome.
Yeah, he's so much fun.
How old is he?
He's what, a year now?
Two.
Two.
Or no, he's one.
He's one.
Okay.
He's exactly one, actually.
It's like they're about to fall, but they hang on.
Yeah, man, he's awesome. And his feet are like little gorillas. He's so fun. Crazy monkey time. Crazy monkey time. See that? There you go. And yeah, he's not a biter. He's not evil in any way, shape, or form. The most damage he does is tear everything down your house when he gets down. That's it. So
That's okay.
he'll pull blinds down, knock over cups of water, grab onto crock enclosures, so on and so forth. Pretty fun, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
And he's straight, like I can grab him?
Yeah,
I know that.
And then you don't have to pull him hard. He'll kind of, if you're gentle with him, he'll kind of sit with you. Pulling him all the way up, getting him all the way out. Pull him all the way out of the water if you want.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I told you, he's a big dude.
How much does he weigh?
He's just a little under 140 now on the scale.
And how old do you think this thing is?
Well, when Fish and Game gave him to me, they said they estimate him to be a little over 100 to 112. That's what they said. There's no proof in that.
Yeah, that's a monster.
That's calm.
That's calm.
That's calm. Kurt's picking me up in just a minute. Kurt
Can't hold them. I don't have insurance, and so.
This is Dozer, my black-throat monitor, which you're well aware of monitors. You know a lot about them.
Exactly.
So we just do a lot of outreach with them, man, and bring people out to see them, do a little education, and teach them that they're just as cool as any other pet, man. So what do you think?
They're awesome. They're real big lizards, I'll tell you that. It's a really neat looking guy.
So we have some kids out in the background. We had a bunch of people here today taking looks at stuff, and Blake came out for a visit, man. This is Dozer. So
yeah, all right, you guys, this is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today at this facility. Hope you guys, like I said, enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys give this video a nice thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.